Look at this.
What's going on YouTube?
God damn it!
Nah, that's not gonna work. Nah. Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's Issa.Marck, and we're doing the IRL basketball list. I made that too, that's really crazy. Alright. Alright, y'all know who I am and stuff like that. So look, this is a real life basketball player list from the people that have been on my channel only. In this list, I'll be analyzing people's basketball tendencies. Oh my god. Cut, bro. I'll be back, bro. What's going on YouTube? It's Issa.Marck. Right now, we're going to be going through my IRL basketball player list. I made that, yeah.
Really?
What's going on YouTube? It's Issa.Marck. Right now, we're going to be going through my IRL basketball player list. I made that, yeah.
You disloyal fool-ass bitch-made punk.
Alright, take 2 of this intro, alright? I did it before, but I gotta redo it. But what's going on YouTube? It's Issa.Marck. Now, this list right here is the IRL basketball player list from the people that have been on my channel only. In this list, I will be analyzing people's basketball tendencies. Oh my god, that's what I was doing earlier, bro. I'm gonna just cut. What's going on YouTube? This is Issa.Marck. This is a real life basketball player list from the people that have been on my channel only. In this list, I will be analyzing people's basketball tendencies as well as how efficient they are on the court. In this list, I will give everyone 3 NBA 2K badges that represent their strongest attributes. I will also explain the various tendencies that each player has, along with a player comparison, also showing the highlights of how they play. These highlights might be from real-world highlights from my channel or other sources, or highlights from their NBA 2K player to show how they will play in real life. In this list, I'm judging how these people will play in a 5v5 full-court atmosphere. Everyone in this list I will have played in real life with or have seen them play. In this list, I excluded 2 people for various reasons. First, I didn't include Sebastian, only because I personally haven't played with Sebastian, and I'm not saying he's a bad basketball player, he's really not. I just haven't seen him play or haven't seen footage of him playing. Now, from what I've heard, he can dribble and he can shoot really great, and he is very fast. Alright, I don't know his height or anything like that, but that's from what I heard. I haven't seen him play, so he's not going to be on the list. Now, the second person I didn't include was Noelle. I did make a player card for Noelle, but I didn't include him on the list because he doesn't really care for basketball or he doesn't really play. So it's not going to be fair if I include him on the list and talk about his tendencies and such. I'm still going to talk about his stuff, like his tendencies and all that, but he's not going to be on the list ranked. Alright, but I'm going to talk about his stuff right now. Oh my god. I'm going to talk about his stuff right now. I'm not going to include myself on the list, but I am going to have my own player card, and I will say where I think I would be if I was on the list. Now, here you go. Alright. So, starting off with a person who wasn't included on the list but still got a player card, Noelle. So Noelle is 5'8", 215 pounds. Alright, now his position if he was to play would be power forward and center. Now, even though he's center and power forward, that is compared to the other players on the list. So he might be undersized as a power forward or a center, but he still has the weight and the frame to play those positions. So the badge that I gave him was floor general because even though he's not going to be doing much on the offense, the fact that he's passing the ball around because he can't really do much is going to give other people a better chance to score and such. Brick wall because of his frame and size. He can just set the good screens. And same thing for box out. He'll be able to box out people because of his frame. Now he doesn't really play basketball. He doesn't really care. But he can't really dribble like that, and his jumper is inconsistent. But he can set good screens because of his size and weight, as I already said. He doesn't really have a lot of speed, but he doesn't really care about it. So since he doesn't care, he pretty much lacks on defense as well. But he does have potential, but he doesn't play. So if he was to work on his game, he'd be great. As I said before, his low speed causes him to lack defense against guards and other good players, and he gives up early because he doesn't care. Alright. That was Noelle. He is not really included on the list. So this is the actual list now. Last, the worst basketball player in our group. Go to the one and only Josh. Alright. Now Josh is 5'4", 130 pounds. Alright, he's short and light. No offense, but that's my guy. So his resemblance to a player is Flight. Now, if y'all don't know who Flight is, he's trash. He is trash. It's Flight before June, not June. Because June, he's nice. All right, his badges. Oh damn. His badges are difficult shots, floor general, and quick draw. So I gave him difficult shots because he just throws up anything. Like a lot of his shots are stupid, but he does make some of them. Floor general, same thing as Noelle. Since he's not going to be taking a lot of shots and doing much, he's going to pass it out, giving other people more chances to score and such. Quick draw because his shot is pretty fast, even though I said his resemblance already. His tendencies now. He can't dribble with pressure. All right, if his defender is in front of him, he's going to hesitate a lot and get scared, so he doesn't really dribble like that. He lacks the ability to get rebounds because he's short and doesn't really have a lot of vertical, and he has a very inconsistent jumper. He does have a good amount of speed, though, and a good passing ability. But because of his short frame, his height leads him to be getting shot over most of the time, and he lacks interior defense because of his height and weight. So Josh is the last player on the list. Next on the list, we got Memo. Now, Memo would be in front of the next person, but since it's a 5v5 setting, the person in front of him would be more useful. So Memo's resemblance, Memo is 5'8", 180 pounds, and his positions would be small forward and power forward. Now, his NBA resemblance is Gortat, Marcin Gortat. He's a center who sets really, really great screens, which leading to Memo's badges. So Memo's badges are brick wall. He has great screens. Like, I have no idea. I got more footage coming soon, like basketball footage, so y'all will see some of the stuff that I'm talking about. But yeah, brick wall because of his screens. Intimidator because he plays like aggressive defense and he does scare shooters like me and other people. Box out because of his frame. He's just strong, like stupid strong. But his player tendencies, brick wall. You know, he got some great screens, like great screens, big ass screens. Like I said. He has a good frame and weight when it comes to rebounding, so he can box out and stuff like that, and he's strong. He's stupid strong. And he plays aggressive defense, like to the point where he tends to foul people a lot. He's a good passer because he doesn't really dribble and stuff like that, so he does pass it out a lot. And he has decent speed for a big man. He doesn't have a consistent jumper at all, and he lacks the dribbling ability. But he can finish at the rim when he gets a rebound, so like a putback, like a center and such. Alright, now next, number 7 I believe. I'll keep track somewhere in the corners or something like that. But next is Mikhail. So Mikhail is a small forward and power forward. He is 5'9", 145 pounds. His NBA resemblance is Draymond Green. Alright, because of his defense and such. So his badges are rebound chaser, intimidator, and clamps. Alright, so his tendencies are he's a hard physical defender. Like Draymond, he does tend to foul a lot. He has a good rebounding ability and good perimeter defense because of his frame and strength. So he does have good strength and a decent amount of speed. He forces opponents players to shoot because they can't really get by him because of his strength, and sometimes he tends to foul a lot. But it is what it is. But he gives up when players go by him, like with more speed. He does tend to give up a lot, and he does lack a shooting ability. But he is a great finisher, especially when he has the inside position in the paint like a center. He has good passing vision, and he doesn't have much ball handle when being pressured, which leads to more passing. Alright, so after him, we got the big guy, Darwin. Alright, now Darwin is a center, pure center. Sometimes he might be in that power forward position. Darwin is 6'1" with a big 300 pounds. Alright. His NBA resemblance is Al Horford. Now, I'll give him Al Horford because he has brick wall. He can set great screens. He does got a jumper on him. Don't sleep because people do be sleeping. He has catch and shoot Hall of Fame. All right, and I gave him box out. He didn't box out because he can't set screens like that. Now, catch and shoot badge, that basically means you can't really move around like that, but you do shoot the ball better, especially when you get the ball. So you catch it and you shoot it. All right. He does have a decent shot, a great shot. All right. He takes too many jumpers though. He takes a lot of jumpers, and sometimes they're forced when he doesn't need to take it. That's why that's why he's not as high on the list as the other players. So that leads his jumper to be inconsistent since he takes so much shots. He does lack in defense, especially when playing guards because of his slow speed. He's not really fast, but he does pass a lot. He's a great passer. He can't really dribble like that, but he does have great screens. But he doesn't set a lot. Like, he just stands on the court and just waits for the ball. But he does have the best box out in the group due to his frame and such. And he doesn't really take layups like that, and he does have a low amount of stamina. So he's really gassed towards the middle of the game. But he's still a great player. Alright, so fourth on the list, we have Jeremy. Now, Jeremy would have been third. He would have been higher on the list if he played better defense, but he doesn't really defend like that. So Jeremy is a point guard and shooting guard. He's 5'9", 140 pounds. His NBA resemblance is JJ Redick, and the badges I gave him was catch and shoot, quick draw, and hot start. Now, because my dang, that's bad. All right, NBA resemblance is JJ Redick though because of his spot up jumper, and it's consistent. It is consistent, but he does hesitate when he dribbles a lot because he gets scared easily, and he passes out when he's intimidated and because of the scare of being plucked when he's dribbling. But he lacks the vertical to get rebounds like that, and he lacks the strength to pretty much box out and such. But he does have good perimeter defense, but inside he doesn't have any. Inside he's getting cooked. But yeah, other than that, he's good. Here, I'll do that over. All right, now we got third. Third is Angel. Now, Angel is a point guard and shooting guard, 5'5", 150 pounds. All right. His NBA resemblance is Patrick Beverly because of his defense. So the badges I gave him was Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator, and Hall of Fame difficult shots. All right. Now, he is a great perimeter defender, and he does have an okay shot. Though his shot is inconsistent, he doesn't really take a lot of shots, which is good. He does have a decent finishing ability because of his speed and such, but he does lack height, so he does sometimes get blocked a lot. And for rebounds and interior defense, he's not really all that, but he is better than Jeremy. That's why he's above him in the list. He does have a decent amount of speed and a good passing ability, but he does tend to give up in a big deficit. So when the lead is really down, he does give up a lot. He doesn't really care anymore. And he doesn't have a lot of confidence in his shot. Honestly, if he took more jumpers, that'd be great. But that's him right there. Alright, Charles is second on the list. Now, if I was in the list, I would rank myself above Charles, which is still second because of the person above us. But I'm not on the list. So Charles does have the second spot on the list. Now, Charles is 5'8", 140 pounds, and he's a point guard, shooting guard. His NBA resemblance is Damian Lillard. Now, I gave him relentless finisher, green machine, and difficult shots. Relentless finisher because he doesn't hesitate to take the shots that he does take. Once he's taking it in the paint, he does. Like, he just makes his layups. Green machine because once he's hot, he's hot. All right, he takes his shots, and once he get that first green, he just can't stop. And difficult shots because he does make some of the most dumbest shots ever. Alright, so his player preview, his attributes and tendencies. He does have a great shot, and he is a strong finisher. Alright, he doesn't really take the inside layup unless he's really trying, which he doesn't do a lot. He doesn't really try, so he mainly shoots like jumpers on the 3 of the mid-range. And he has a terrible shot selection. Unlike everybody on the list, he takes the worst shots ever. Is because he thinks he's good. Alright, he's still good, but he thinks he up there. Alright, he thinks he up there. Alright, but he does miss a lot of shots, but he does make a lot. Alright, he makes a lot of dumb shots that he takes because he's taking them stupid shots. Alright, but he makes just as much as he misses, so that's why he continues to take them. He does have a good rebounding ability, but he does lack the ability to defend. He doesn't really care about defense at all, so that's why he became cooked. Alright, he does have a decent amount of speed, and a great amount of strength. That boy is a big guy. He's a big guy. All right, now that's done with Charles. So now we're gonna go to me. All right, so this is where I think I would rank myself if I was on the list. So it'd be whoever's first and then me. So I'm 5'11". Well, I'm 5'11 and a half, but I only put 5'11 on the thing. But I'm 5'11 and a half, 155 pounds. I'm a point guard and shooting guard. My NBA resemblance is Steve Nash. Now, I don't know if y'all know if watched any Steve Nash highlights. I said Steve Nash. Oh my God. Steve Nash highlights. So Steve Nash is really confident in his jumper like I am. I'm really confident in that thing. So the stuff I gave myself is range extender Hall of Fame, difficult shots, and dead eye. Yeah, and dead eye. Difficult shots because I do make some crazy contested shots and they do go in. It's consistent. Dead eye because I don't really care who I'm at. I'm gonna shoot it if I'm confident. And then range extender, I do got the range. A lot of people sleep, but I don't want to gas myself. So here's my tendencies. I do got a spot up jumper and the ability to create my own shot. I don't really need space because I'm not really scared of anybody. And most of the time I shoot over them because I'm taller and I do have longer arms. I can finish at the rim, like take layups and such, but I don't really try it because, I don't know, since I'm tall and stuff like that, I really get fouled a lot, so I don't really take the layups and stuff like that. I can pass, and I am a good defender when I want to be. I do get lazy a lot, and sometimes I don't really like to defend because it does take a lot of work. But when I'm feeling hot, like when I'm feeling really hot in the zone, I do take some stupid shots because I'm feeling it, which isn't good. But I do have a high confidence in my jumper. So like that's why I gave my Steve Nash comparison, because Steve Nash, if y'all don't know, when he got his screen, he just pull it right off. Like sometimes he doesn't even care. He would pull that thing with one leg and it would go in. But I do have a high confidence in my jumper. Even when my shot is not falling, I'm still going to shoot it. 0 for 5, I'm still taking the jumper. I got a good rebounding ability because of my lengthy frame. I do got long arms and I'm tall. And I do have a vertical. But I do have a great speed, but I do lack the strength. I'm a little guy. I gotta hit the weights, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get up there, alright? Alright. Now, number 1 on the list. Alright, now y'all don't know who he is because he isn't really on the channel a lot. But he is gonna be soon, alright? Got some videos coming up. But Christian. Alright, Christian is the best basketball player in our group. Now, Christian is the only player on this list to have actually played for his team and such. He actually plays basketball and he's good. Alright, he's a center. He is 6'7", taller than everybody on the list. Alright, 6'7", that's like NBA height. Alright, but he's 175 pounds. Alright, so his NBA resemblance is Karl Anthony Towns. So the badges I gave him was rim protector, rebound chaser, and intimidator. Alright, he has a solid jumper and he's a great all-around defender, alright, with great speed. So he can get there. He can chase you to the perimeter. He can guard you at the perimeter. He can guard you inside if you do get by him. Alright, he's experienced. He does play basketball, like I said earlier. He plays high school basketball. He has a great ability to get rebounds because of his tall frame. That boy is tall as hell. Alright, and he does have some long ass arms. And he does have a ball handle. He can dribble, all right? People will be sleeping on him, but he can dribble. And he can shoot, too, all right? It's crazy, but he can shoot. He can shoot right over, too. There's no point of contesting it. For real, if you're playing one-on-one with him, you might as well just sit around and just wait. Like, you might as just wait for him to miss. All right, but he is injury prone. That boy gets injured all the time. He can't stop it. He gets injured all the time. I don't know if it's because he's getting fouled or not, but he does get injured a lot. But, yeah, that's pretty much the list. Let me know what y'all think down below. Like it, dislike it, stuff like that. I do got videos coming soon, and once this whole corona thing goes away, I am going to be posting more IRL basketball videos, like some games. I do got a 1v1 Jeremy. Me and Jeremy got to get our tiebreaker for the horse. Alright, but yeah, I got that coming up, and then we might have a little throw something different because my court is broken. Alright, I'll put a picture of that or something like that right now, but my court is broken. But Mikhail, alright, Mikhail's being real clutch. He does have his own court, and we might be able to shoot videos at his court when this whole thing is over. So yeah, I'm gonna just see y'all out there, bruh. Peace.
I done came up from nothing to come up to something, to come up I'm stunting. I done came a long way from the bottom, now I feel like I'm ready surprising.